Hey everyone, Michael here from Extreme Diecast Racing. Today we're racing Case G. We've opened it up, we pulled the cars out, we did find the Hot Wheels ID card, so we were pretty stoked about that, and the normal treasure hunt. So we're going to race half of these cars in part 1, and in the end, when we find the fastest car out of Case G, race him against our current 2021 champ, the Cosmic Coupe. Alright, let's get started. Here's our first group. First we've got the 70 Toyota Celica. It's a really pretty model. That paint job is incredible. Jaden's picked to win it all. Then we've got a new model, the Vancinator. Then the Mazda RX-3, Robo Race Robocar, Volvo 850 Estate, and finally the 32 Ford. Let's rip them open. We are lined up and ready for our first race. Yeah, the Toyota Celica on the far left is just a really nice car. It's got a great paint job. Looks good, but let's see how fast he is. Mark, get set, go. Well, the really nicely painted 70 Toyota Celica took it. This is Jaden's pick. Let's see if he can move on. Take it all. Here's our next group. Dodge Van is first up. That's my pick to win it. Custom Small Block is next. Then we've got Retroactive, Tuned Twin Meal, some fast food here with Buns of Steel, and then the Ragin' Express. We're set for race number 2. It's an interesting group. Fast food, Ragin' Express. We've got our Dodge Van, but then we've got our Daredevil on the custom small block. Let's see how he does at the finish line. Mark, get set, go. Retroactive smoked them all. This track car's moving on to the next round. Here's our third group. We've got the 19 Corvette ZR1 convertible, Tankinator. Next is the Toyota AE86 Sprinter Trueno, then the 96 Porsche Carrera, La Troca, and then the Road Bandit. We're lined up for race number 3. Our Daredevil's back. He's in a tank this time. Let's see how he does. That Corvette right to his left looks pretty fast. Let's see who takes it. Ready, set, go. Well, the Toyota AE86 Sprinter Trueno took that one. He's moving on to the semifinals. Here's our next group. We've got the T-Rex Destroyer, the Slide Kick, the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, the Cosmic Coupe, and finally the Hot Wheels Ford Transit Connect. They're lined up. It looks to be a pretty quick group here. Let's see which one is fastest. Ready, set, go. Well, the van beat out the sports cars and the dinosaur. He's moving on to the semifinals. Well, we finished the first 4 races, and here are the 4 winners. So these guys are moving on to the semifinals. Here's our next group. We've got the 17 Acura NSX, then the RV There Yet, the 17 Lamborghini Urus, the 2020 Jaguar F-Type, Batman Arkham Knight Batmobile, and finally the Triumph TR6. We are lined up and set to race. Pretty good looking group here. We've got sports cars, we've got Batmobile, and we've got an RV. Mark, get set, go. Jaguar F-Type took that one. This is a pretty fast casting, so it doesn't surprise me too much, but it was a close race against the Acura. He also got a lot of air at the finish line. Here's our next group. First up is the Diora 2, which is the regular treasure hunt for Case G. Then the Big Air, Bel Air. Then a new model, which is the Nissan R390 GTI. Then the 64 Corvette Stingray. Then we have an 89 Porsche 944 Turbo, and a garbage truck, Total Disposal. We're ready to race. We've got our recycling truck over on the right, sports cars, the treasure hunt, Diora 2, and then the Big Air Bel Air, which is standing tall over here in lane 5. Let's see how they do. Get set, go. Well, that was our first race where Treasure Hunt has won. This is Diora 2. You can see the Treasure Hunt symbol by the lower left-hand wheel. All right, he's moving on to the semifinals. First up, we've got the 2017 Camaro ZL1, Land Rover Defender 90, Rigger Motor, Eruption, 2018 Bentley Continental GT3, and then the 10 Pro Stock Camaro. Lined up for the next race. Sports cars lined up here, some fantasy and some real sports cars. And then we've got Land Rover standing tall over here on the left. Ready, set, go. The 2018 Bentley Continental GT3 took that one. That Land Rover was right on his tail. Here's our last group. And we did get the ID out of this case, but can't bring ourselves to open it up. But we do have another ID, Arachnarod. We're going to race it instead. And we've got the Minecraft minecart. Then we've got the Toyota off-road truck, Rally Baja Crawler, and finally the Zombot. Alright, we'll get them lined up. We're lined up for our last race. Got a couple of wide vehicles here, not sure how well they'll do. We do have the skeleton, he's back. He's riding a minecart this time. Let's see how he does. Ready, set, go. Zombot was laying down on the job, but he still won the race. He's standing up now. Here are 4 winners that are moving on to the semifinals. They'll be racing each other. And here's group number 1. They'll be racing each other also. So the winner of these 2 will move on to the finals, and then they'll move on to take on our current champ, Cosmic Coupe. See if anybody can dethrone him. We are lined up for the first race in the semifinals. This is Group 1. The first car here to win 2 races will move on to the finals. Mark, get set, go. Ford Transit Connect took the first race, and the other 3 weren't even real competition for him. Let's see if he can win 1 more and move on to the finals. We're lined up for race 2. So far, Ford Transit Connect has won 1 race. Mark, get set, go. Well, it looks like Ford Transit has some competition with Retroactive. This is a track car, pretty fast. We're ready to race. Race number 3. So far, Retroactive in lane number 3 has a win, and also the Ford Transit Connect has a win. 1 more win by either of those 2, and they're moving on to the finals. Ready, set, go. The 70 Toyota Celica, the car with the nicest paint job in the whole case, took that race. So now we've got 3 cars with 1 win each. This is going to be a good race. We're lined up for race number 4. So far, the Ford Transit van has a win, the 70 Toyota Celica, and then Retroactive. Either of those takes 1 more win, and they're moving on to the finals. Ready, set, go. Well, the Ford Transit van won that one. It was an extremely close race between Retroactive and the van, but by a bumper. This guy's moving on to the finals. We're set for Group 2 in the semifinals. First car here to win 2 races moves on to the finals. Mark, get set, go. The 2018 Bentley Continental took that one. See if he can take 1 more. We're lined up for race number 2. So far, the Bentley Continental has won a race. See if anybody can challenge him. Ready, set, go. The Jaguar F-Type took that one. Doesn't surprise me. This is a pretty fast casting. It's won races before for us. So now we've got a race on our hands between the Bentley and the Jaguar. We're set for race number 3. So far the Bentley Continental on the far right has won a race, and also the Jaguar in lane number 5. Ready, set, go. The Diora 2 took a race. This treasure hunt might move on to the finals. We're set for race number 4. So far, Diora 2 in lane number 3 has a win. Jaguar F-Type in lane number 4. And the Bentley Continental in lane number 6 also has a win. Either of those 3 win one more, they're moving on to the finals. Mark, get set, go. Bentley Continental took another race. So, we're moving on to the finals. Bentley Continental against Ford Transit Connect. We'll see who can win Case G. We are lined up for the first race of the finals of Case G. These are the 2 fastest cars of all of Case G. We've got the Ford Transit Connect van over in lane number 2, and the Bentley Continental 2018 GT3 over in lane number 5. Let's see which is the fastest here. Got to win 3 races to move on and take on our 2021 running champ, Cosmic Coupe. Ready, set, go. The 2018 Bentley Continental GT3 took the first race. Let's see how he does in the next. We are lined up for race number 2 of the finals. So far, Bentley Continental over in lane 2 has taken a race. If he wins 2 more, he'll be the champ of Case G. Mark, get set, go. Ford Transit Connect took a race. So we're tied 1-1. We're lined up for race number 3. So far we're tied 1-1. Let's see who takes this one. Ready, set, go. This is one fast van. This pest control company van can get to any job super quick. We're set for race number 4, and the van has 2 wins, Bentley Continental 1 win. 1 more win by the van, and he's going to be our champ of Case G. Let's see how this goes. Mark, get set, go. This Ford Transit Connect is clearly the fastest vehicle out of Case G, taking out the Bentley Continental in 4 races. So now, being our champion, he's moving on to take off the running champion, which is the Cosmic Coupe out of Case F. Let's see which one can take 3 races first. We are lined up for our first race to see which is the fastest car of 2021. So our champ is the Cosmic Coupe over in lane 5, and the challenger is the Ford Transit Connect. First to take 3 races is the champ. Mark, get set, go. Cosmic Coupe is 1 step closer to keeping his throne. Let's see how he does it. We are lined up for race number 2 of the finals. So far, Cosmic Coupe has won 1 race, and the Ford Transit van, 0. Ready, set, go. Well, that race wasn't too close. The van sure beat out Cosmic Coupe by quite a bit. Let's see how race number 3 goes. We're ready for race number 3. We're tied 1-1. Let's see who takes this one. Mark, get set, go. Well, our Ford Transit Connect is surprising me. I don't know what happened that first race, but he is sure showing his colors these last 2. 1 more and he's our champ for 2021. Right, I've switched up the lanes. Our van has 2 wins, Cosmic Coupe has 1. This could be the last race if the van takes 1 more race. Let's see how it goes. Ready, set, go. Well, Cosmic Coupe's reign was short-lived. Couldn't even keep his throne for more than 1 case. So now, we've got Ford Transit Connect, who's our new current running champ of 2021. One thing I like about this van is he sure flies at the finish line, so we'll be looking forward to some high-flying acrobatics next case. All right, thanks for watching.